as you've seen by the title of the live stream, I don't know if you're watching it while it's live or not, but so we actually, hold on, I gotta get somebody watching this who wants to watch. Alright, so I'm back and broadcasting has resumed. So, we have 4 routes we can do. Do rapid transit, which, personally, yeah. So rapid transit's where I thought it was at. So, I think we're gonna do the Amtrak train. Well, yeah, we're gonna do the Amtrak train, because, yeah, why not? That's the question. So, we're actually gonna go as a scenario. And so we're gonna start with this route in our thing. So let's start actually. Alright, so welcome to Newark Liberty International Airport. You'll be taking control of Amtrak 170 from here through to New York Penn Station. So, here's a from the little train. Anyway, we're gonna go up and around, and we're gonna go on the checkpoints. Also, like says, I gotta walk back to it. So, we're actually gotta go sit in the engineer seat before we can do anything. But actually, before I do that, for the sake of convenience, I'm just gonna open all these now, because then it registers it and I don't have to come back. So, yeah. See, so it wants me to load passengers, but it skips that because I already did it. So, yeah. So, actually here, we want our cab light. Don't want the desk light. And yes, so here's what we got basically, for those of you who do not know what a train control is, such as Billy. No, I was kidding. So, we have automatic brake. This is basically the length of the whole train. This is just for the engine. Alright, so, as we can see, we gotta go close all of our doors, and we gotta wait until 7 o'clock and 30, so I'm actually a little early, but I will be ready to, actually, we will be ready to go, because I do want to be early. So, just to test real quick, we're gonna throw our brake into release, because really, we don't need it, and, actually, before anything, I'm just gonna close the blinds on this locomotive's cab, because, oh, we don't have the window open. Okay, just hold on a minute. So actually, when the train is moving, for some reason, I do actually leave this open, and I do come back here when I have it on cruise control, if you would. So, yeah. So I'll just leave this on, and it's kind of like my little personal cabin, versus this is actually the home of the train, if you would. So we're going to have our brake and release. We're going to set our reverser to forward. Toot our horn 2 times, turn on our bell. And pick up some speed. So now we are heading over to Newark, Penn. Oh, you got a CSX over there. What? Oh, jeez. Yeah, you're not supposed to be able to do this once you're moving. Well, well, I mean, in real life you could, I guess, but I could jump off, but then this would be a runaway train, and we don't actually want that. If I get enough viewers, I will jump off, but anyway, we are approaching our Penn Station here, and we actually want to turn down our throttle because we are hit the speed limit, so let me just slow down real quick. Oh, jeez. Now, I know if I'm on a platform, I can crouch, and it'll let me, but that's funny, because this is not supposed to be openable once I'm moving. I don't know. Glitch, maybe? Look back here, we see our Amtrak car. Anyway, I gotta get back up here because we are approaching at Newark Penn, which means our route is basically almost over. Strangest thing. Well, this is a scenario. So I guess it would make sense if I could evacuate. So we're actually in New York City now. Door. Oof, oh no. Oof, perfect. Yeah, so yeah, the crouch doesn't work on there. Open our door real quick. And we're gonna get up here, open the doors on the left, and boom. So now that we are unloading our train, which actually shockingly enough we will be closing our doors in a few minutes. So yeah, so we'll do the full route, which I think we are coming out because this is Penn over here. This is actually New York Penn. This is like a substation to that, which is actually back over here where we're at. So we're going to be entering a dark tunnel soon. So I think the end of our service, we could actually go from there to there, but our service is not that long. And actually, we need to close the doors left now, but we can't actually depart for a few seconds. Oh, another Amtrak train. You know what? Let's actually go, because we want to catch up to him, don't we? Alright, so let's go. I think the scary part is I was actually able to open my door. But I'd say the weirdest thing about all this was, oh, why's this Amtrak over here stopped? Huh. Actually, real quick, let's throw on our... Okay, so actually, this guy has to pass us. So, we're going to actually proceed up here. So, we're going to put us in release. So, Sarkis is actually up here as we pick up some speed. I don't know why I can't open the door now. That sucks. Anyway, we're going to pick up some speed. We're going to stop at the signal. And actually, we could request permission. So, obviously, I have to wait till I stop, so... Oh, we're not at Sarkis is up here. Oh. Oh, Sarkis is... Oh, because... Well, they said I could proceed. Actually, better to say sorry than deadly. So actually, here, let's start. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. We need to back up like ASAP. We're gonna get rammed. Which actually, I don't know in this game if it's possible or not. But actually, yeah, we need to reverse ASAP. Everything in release, back up. Because we're gonna get rammed in a minute if we don't. Which we all know kind of want to get rammed because, like, want to see what happens. I mean, we know there's going to be a wreck, but it won't let us actually, like, explore that wreck, unfortunately. So we're actually going to come back over here so that silver train they were talking about can pass us. And now we're going to throw us into full service because we need to stop. We're going to toss our reverser into forward now because, like, yeah, we're going to toss it into forward. No. I don't have them on idle. So if you don't have them on idle, you can't throw that into forward. So, this guy should actually just need some suppression. But he should. Are we still on his way? Actually, let's see because. On his way, I'm going to back up because I don't know where this C-Kiss is because I know Newark Penn's up here. If this switch is thrown, I need to back up. It's not. Oh, I requested to go, so actually... Oh, C-Kiss is up here. Okay. I'm gonna say I'm not sure. Okay. So actually, let's get back in the cab real quick. We just wasted some time right there, but... Come on. You're not gonna let me board? Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. So, obviously, we can go now, so we want to toss everything and release. And, yeah, he's already on release. Actually, let's gun it, because... So, as I say, we're going to go back to our quote-unquote cabin. Although, actually, I think we should leave some of the train behind. Although, I don't know in a scenario if we can. And actually, we're going to get derailed. Oh, through for us. Okay, good. So we're actually going to put him on max. And I am going to go over the speed limit because I want. No, because I want to let him climb to 90 because we need to get to 90 miles an hour. Hello everyone if you are watching. So, welcome to the live stream, and, well, if you want a shout-out, I happily will shout you out if you are in the video. You could add a comment, but you might as well join the actual chat if you are watching. But I believe it is just me and Billy. So, yeah, as you can see in my description, you can see the system software, which is actually kindly posted by GeForce, aka Nvidia. Oh, this is that silver thing they were talking about, I think, that CSX. So, we're actually going to hit 90 up here, so I'm not worried about our speed, TBH. When we do get to 90, I'm just going to let us kind of cruise, even though we are practically speeding. Yeah, so, chat moderator. Billy is a chat moderator. He is chat moderating if you are watching the live stream. And generally, see, I will say my next live stream is going to be, tomorrow's Friday, so it won't be tomorrow. Oh yeah, we're driving back down state tomorrow. My next live stream will actually probably not be for a while because the cruise is like not that far away, and that's kind of fun. And Universal, I always forget that part. Yeah. So, oh, there's another fellow Amtrak train. That's why that other guy was waiting. He was waiting for him, not us. I'll happily blow the horn real quick. I don't like the bell turns on with it, but you know what? This thing is driving me crazy. Let's turn this off. Just want the console lights. And actually, we zoom into our little screen right here. Oh, we're going over. As long as we are in the 92s, they don't care. Okay. So our data meter is APL supplied 430 VAX. We actually do need to slow down because we're not close enough to where Now we're going to put us on minimum application. That way it will apply to our destination, which actually we might need to apply more brake power than that. And we're actually going to stop. Oof. Throw them in full service too. Which actually will make us basically emergency stop if you would. And we stopped too soon, so actually we're going to throw in the release and we're going to actually pick up some speed. Because I forgot how quick this train can stop, especially when we do use our independent light brake right here. Snow brake. Don't actually need that. And same goes with heated windshield because we're not in snowy weather, as we can all see. So as all my brakes are in release. I don't actually know why our speed. Oh, I see. So, there we go. Yeah, I had to turn that off real quick. So, we do have to stop here. The train that is passing us is probably coming very quickly, I could imagine. I do not, unfortunately, know how long we will have to wait for this guy, because, yeah, unless that's him over there. Okay. Anyway, we gotta put this into because I'd like to kind of stop before the actual. So I do actually need to pull on point. Oh, we're 683 yards away. Well, this is just telling us to go slow, basically. Okay, so we're going to proceed. Yeah, so actually, if we. This is going to be the question right here because if we pass this area. Oh, I was right. Because you see. If I pass the red mark, which actually I believe is at the end of our platform, so. Okay. Oof. Oh, come on. So, I believe that was the guy that was passing us. I would have liked to be aboard that train because he had 2 engines, but. Okay, so we actually need to pull up a little bit. You pull up 5 yards, turn off our brake real quick, gotta stop idle. Give ourselves some speed there. Come on. Oh, I have the independent brake again. No, I don't. There we go. Yeah, our amps are picking up, as you can see in the bottom of the GUI right here. So, actually, let's stop real quick because we have to. Unfortunately, the train has already passed. So I don't actually know why we have to wait for him. But, oh. So now we actually have to see our unload our train. So, actually, let's close the cab door just to be realistic, because you're not going to see an open cab door on a train, as some people do wish, which I personally don't really. Actually, here, real quick, let's look at the map, because that guy was kind of highballing, as we all saw. Yeah, he's heading into Penn. So I believe he's actually heading to our next stop right now, which if we didn't have to stop here, we would have been where he's at. And actually, we probably would have been right around Penn as well. Actually, here, let's find his train. So we can actually see that was the train we saw, because it has the 2 engine. And he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cars. So that is ridiculously long. And unfortunately, too, is if we look back at Penn, we have 1, 2, and 3, 4. So we actually have 4 trains stopped at Penn. We have some empty Amtrak cars in here and here. But we do actually have a full-blown train here. I don't know if that is actually a functional train or not. So anyway, as our unloading and loading process is literally done now, we're going to close our doors before this dude gets on. And I'm just going to see this. Yeah. Alright, yeah, I gotta kind of let it do a little release function. And now we got the imps. So we do have a yellow now, since that guy was passing us at high speeds. He should actually almost be to Penn Station. Yeah, he is. See, Penn's right here, and this is well. So we actually might see this guy over here in Penn Station, which is 4.2 miles away. We do actually get to go 75 miles an hour once we get past a certain point, but he was on the high-speed track. I think we're gonna build to 75, because actually by the time we cross this, our speed should still be on the designated speed limit. It's gonna be very close. Yeah, so we should be able to go 75 once the engine our train does pass it, which let's give it a minute to update. Yeah, so we're gonna build our speed to 75. Penn Station, actually, we can see New York City over there. See the Freedom Tower. See the Empire State Building back right where my white cursor is, and you can see that. So basically, that was the World Trade Center, the One World Trade Center. So actually, let's keep going, and we're almost at our 70. Actually, we're just gonna build up to 90, because yeah, by the time the end of our train crosses it, it's gonna be like the other one. It's gonna be very close. But when we do get a mile, we have to go 60, because we're approaching Penn Station. Which actually, funny enough, I don't get why they're gonna have us go 75 again. So they have us go up to freaking 90, and then they're like, nope. So the only time I actually, okay, this red signal's what's gonna get me, because if I do not pay attention to this, it's gonna kill our train, and I don't want that. So actually, we should probably slow down, because for the sake of being, yeah, we don't want to get down there 70, 60, but we actually want to build our propulsion back up before it completely stops it. But this is where we're actually entering Penn Station. So we're going to want to make sure our headlights are on, which they are. So actually, we are going 60 miles an hour. And we do need to stop when we get up here. Yeah, probably going to throw the stuff in. Okay, we have a yellow now, so we proceed with caution, actually. And actually, that one train we saw earlier is arriving. That train we saw earlier is arriving in Penn. So actually, we might go hop on him real quick. Which, what's funny is, actually not near him is the Oh yeah, we are. Okay. So actually, we are kind of speeding, so we will put our minimum application on just to kind of slow us down to the 60 miles an hour they have requested us to do. And it will actually get a little more, so I will throw in some suppression right there to slow our speed down to the 25 miles an hour they will have us do in Penn Station. And actually, I'll just kind of let the speed decrease itself. So actually, let's see what trains they've got going over here. So we're actually look like we're not going to be the only Amtrak. We got that one we saw earlier, and this empty cars. So actually, might actually get to extend our train if we are lucky, and they are going to have us go down to 15 miles an hour. So we're actually going to throw you on here, but that is a mile away. So I say, they are going to have. So actually, we should probably just continue with our speed of 40. I'd say that's a fair speed. So we're going to continue going, and actually I wish I could open my door. Oh, I can open the window, but we are actually approaching our destination, so we don't need our bill until we're actually going in, but you can see our train moving here as it kind of like jerks around, but that one train is still stopped there, so I might actually go give that guy a visit real quick. If our train continues, I can actually hop on that train and drive it, but I don't know if it will. Actually, it's probably throwing our minimum application as we are approaching in 900 yards. And it will actually, by the time we get there, I'll say we cruise at 32. We could be going 60, except I don't want to take a risk because they're going to have us go fit. Actually, yeah, I'm going to pick up some speed because 600 yards is a good distance. I mean, it's right there, but I mean, it's not that far, but the thing makes it seem far, but really, it's kind of around the corner. So we're actually going to pick up some speed here as our amps are amplifying. But we do actually have to literally slow down now, but I didn't want to go 29 miles an hour into our Penn Station, our beautiful Penn Station. We're going to actually need our ditch lights to where when I do blow our horn. So we are approaching Penn Station, so we're actually going to probably have to do a decrease in speed by a lot, yeah. Oh, shoot. We're going to stop the train right here, aren't we? Oh, no. Damage, we stopped it. Okay. So we do have to go a good amount of feet still. So we got to go 500 yards. So we are in actually Penn Station still. So actually, real quick, let me save this just in case. I have finished one mission, but I've started missions and haven't finished them. This one I do pledge to finish because I am live streaming it. So, actually, real quick. Oh, we're speeding again. Put some B. Now is when we want to use our bell. Actually, 60 miles an hour. Actually, oh yeah, there's those Amtrak cars over there. Yeah, our route is actually set to one of the ending tracks, so, well, it is and it isn't. So we are approaching Penn Station. So we actually do want to put ourselves in a minimum application. And actually, we're pulling right up next to this train, which actually might be departing shortly for these reasons. I'm going to go with a maybe it is. 79, and we're going to give her 1, and we're out, and we should actually have time to go visit this train over here, which I could drive, but he's been here for a while, so he might be departing shortly, actually. So, I could have this one board. So we open the doors on the left as we board here. And then over here, actually, I want to see... Is this an empty train right here next to us? No, it's not. Okay. I'm going to run up to the engines over here. But I swear, we were passing a train with engines. So the one that... This guy actually right next to us... Oh, yeah, they're back around there. I'm not gonna depart yet because I do want to see this train over here with 2 engines. So I was gonna say that as this train's may depart actually. So actually, we can open the doors right, but actually I should probably go set the engine in neutral, which actually shockingly I don't have to go in the front cab, but for the sakes of it. So, actually, we're going to throw on our minimum suppression brake I'm going to go with. Climb down from the train to complete this duty. Well, we all know me. I'm not gonna do that because I'm gonna go see the other train. But I do want to finish the objective. And I say that as I get stuck. But yeah, you know what? It's cool seeing 2 trains here, but I'm gonna go on a limb and say I don't want to take the risk of getting stuck. So, actually, I'm gonna walk a good distance. 632. Is that our engine? I guess it was. Oh, yeah, so, actually, in front of him. Alright. Give the final 2 to the horn. And close the door. And we walk over to one thing. Actually, let's walk past it real quick. I want to see this 2-engine train personally. Because I've never seen a 2-engine train before in this game. So, like, actually moving. So, just gonna kind of run over here. Oh, wow, we've walked 100-something yards. So, actually, it's probably gonna say I don't have permission. I don't have permission to drive, I do know. But, actually, maybe we can discouple this engine. Because, like, we could. Well, we're not going to because it's perfectly good service. But, this engineer up here is gonna get his train, actually. I would, but... throw him on here. Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna turn on this guy's bell too. We can have 4 bells going with this train, which is the funny thing. Which actually, don't on the real train, I think they might just have no bell. I don't know. Never been on it. 4 bells. Okay, anyway. Let's run back to the disembarking part. I don't miss our beautiful train. I'm just kind of amazed by the graphics. Can I actually climb up here? I don't think so, no. I can't, unfortunately. Wait. Yeah. Okay. So, didn't we stop here? Nice, we made it to the next level. So we're on level 5 now. And we are approximately 21,000 away. ACS I went up. So this was that actually. What is the next scenario? I don't know if I'm gonna do it. If I have 2 engines I will. But I think that'd be cutting it long for a live stream. Backtrack. Really sounds interesting. Oh, we're using a... Okay. Welcome to the Fresh Junction. Actually. Okay. Oh yeah, we're gonna... So, if this one's quick, which it looks like it will be, because the next yard is literally this one, or it's this one. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do it real quick. If it takes longer than I was thinking, then we'll just go ahead and stop. But, anyway, let's kind of get up in here. Actually, we can drive with this one open because it's a free train. Actually, it fuses. Can we, like, destroy the train? Yes, the reverse. So, reverse. Oh. this on 2 knots real quick. And that may be a little too fast, actually. Let's just slow down. Yeah. Oh, we're already speeding. Oh no. 5-mile-an-hour limit. Oh, they want us to go back far anyway. Okay. Let's go 1 knot. We'll go this fast. Oh, so actually, real quick, let's stop because I want to be able to walk between the logos. So actually, let's try to cross. Should be able to walk between them. Huh. Guess not. Actually, though, let's climb down. We can't. Yeah, they won't even let us climb down. Like, you're stepping in, boys. Okay. So let's make sure. Okay, yeah, so yeah. You know what's funny? 1 knot on this diesel is faster than that Accelo Express. I mean, they don't use Accelo Express. How much games do you hear? Oh, Jesus. This thing's really got some horsepower. Alright, so, if this does take long, I will not do it. But, it's kind of short, like I was thinking. Actually, I'm just going to go on speed. Now we might want to get the shot. The thing I get at is I don't want to slam into it. Hi. Okay. Are we connected though? That's my question. What? So we come back. Oh, we're taking this train, I think. So. Actually. I think I'm walking across the crossings would make sense. Because, like, on a real locomotive, that's kind of what those are for, really. But actually, we're gonna save real quick. So, guys, this will be the end of the video for now, and well, I hope you guys enjoyed. We will make another one soon, as in I don't know what'll happen when I finish all these routes, but anyway, well, guys, train's signing off. Make sure you stay tuned for our upcoming videos in the Disney Cruise, and Universal trip. If I do not get back to you guys soon, well, this is the live stream. I hope you enjoyed, and please leave a like and subscribe and turn on post notifications. Have a nice day. Alright.